Welcome to Day 7 of the KMC Technologies Group Microsoft Copilot Studio Implementation course. Our agent now has knowledge, structured topics, business tools, authentication, and security controls. But one major question remains: how does the agent decide what to do next? Should it answer from knowledge, enter a topic, run a tool, ask a clarifying question, or escalate to a human? Today we design that decision-making policy. Today we'll learn how generative orchestration selects among topics, tools, knowledge, and potentially other agents. We'll see how descriptions and instructions influence those decisions. We'll design escalation and live agent handoff behavior. And we'll discuss when multi-agent architecture is justified. Then we'll build explicit routing rules for FAQ, ticket, status, security, ambiguity, and human support requests. Orchestration is not simply choosing an answer. The agent first understands the request and surrounding context. It selects the most appropriate capability. It may retrieve knowledge, enter a topic, invoke a tool, or ask another question. The result then needs validation. Was the information retrieved successfully? Did the transaction actually succeed? Is there a security issue? Only then does the agent continue with an answer, another action, or escalation. That cycle forms the orchestration decision loop. Do not leave the agent's decision policy completely implicit. Document clear routing instructions. For IT policy and how-to questions, use approved knowledge. For requests to create or open a ticket, route into the structured create support ticket topic. For ticket status requests, use the Get Ticket Status capability. For phishing, malware, credential compromise, lost devices, or critical outages, prioritize the security or critical escalation path. And if the request is ambiguous, ask one clarifying question before acting. Routing should be based on intent, not keyword matching alone. Two users may both mention VPN, but their goals may be completely different. One may be asking what the VPN policy says. That is a knowledge question. Another may explicitly ask to open a ticket because the VPN is unavailable. That is a transactional request. The orchestrator must distinguish what the user wants to accomplish, not simply which words appear in the message. The orchestrator can only select capabilities intelligently when those capabilities are described clearly. A useful create ticket description explains what the capability actually changes and what must be true before it can be called. For example, creates a new IT support ticket after the user has provided and confirmed category, affected system, urgency, and summary. A description such as Help Desk Tool provides almost no routing information. Strong descriptions act like metadata for orchestration. Escalation should be designed as intentionally as any other business process. Start by defining trigger conditions. Examples include security incidents, critical outages, privileged access requests, repeated failures, and explicit requests for a person. Define the minimum information the agent needs before escalation. Do not delay urgent scenarios by asking unnecessary questions. Preserve safe conversation context where the channel supports it. Tell the user what will happen next. And define an approved fallback contact if live handoff is unavailable. Copilot Studio includes a built-in escalate system topic. Review it and customize its message and support path. High-risk topics and conditions can redirect into this system topic. If your environment includes a supported engagement hub, configure the handoff integration. If it does not, provide an approved support URL, phone number, email address, or ticket route. Remember that displaying a message saying, "I'm escalating you," is not the same thing as performing an actual live agent transfer. Different escalation scenarios need different behavior. For phishing or credential compromise, provide immediate approved security guidance and escalate. For a critical business outage, collect only the minimum impact information and send it to the priority IT path. For privileged access, explain the approved request process rather than granting or bypassing controls. Repeated no-match behavior should eventually offer supported options and then escalate. And if a user explicitly says they want a human, honor that request promptly instead of forcing them through additional automated troubleshooting. When live agent handoff is supported, preserving context is essential. Connect the engagement hub in the appropriate environment. Customize the escalate topic to invoke the supported transfer behavior. Pass relevant, safe context such as the conversation history, issue category, urgency, and existing ticket ID. Use routing queues so security incidents reach security personnel, priority incidents reach priority support, and general issues reach the normal help desk. Once transfer begins, avoid launching new automated actions, and always test the handoff end-to-end from the real user channel. One clarifying question can prevent a very expensive mistake. Consider the statement, "Ticket 10234 is still broken." That could mean the user wants the existing ticket status. It could mean they want to add information. It could mean they want to create another ticket. Or they may be asking for escalation. The correct response is not to guess. Ask a focused, clarifying question before any right action. And when a read-only lookup can answer the user's intent, prefer that over a new transaction. You do not need a visible numeric confidence score to design useful uncertainty behavior. If multiple capabilities plausibly match, ask for clarification. If a required action input is missing, request it. If knowledge is missing or conflicting, say so and redirect or escalate. If a tool times out, do not claim success. If the user changes their intent during a workflow, confirm whether the current process should be cancelled or switched. And when a high-risk category is detected, choose the safer controlled path. Multi-agent design can be powerful, but it should solve a real architectural problem. Good reasons include clearly separate business domains with different owners, data, and security boundaries. A specialized agent may require unique tools or reasoning. Different capabilities may also need independent deployment and release cycles. Multi-agent delegation works best when each capability has a clear contract. Do not create multiple agents simply because the feature exists. Some reasons for multi-agent design are poor ones. A topic becoming messy does not automatically justify another agent. Multiple agents are not a substitute for clear instructions. If there is no distinct ownership or security boundary, separation may only increase complexity. And if the single agent architecture is not stable yet, adding delegation can make testing and troubleshooting harder. Start simple and introduce multiple agents only when the architecture genuinely benefits. A possible future KMC architecture could introduce a front door employee support agent. That agent could delegate IT questions to an IT support agent. Security incidents could move to a dedicated security agent. HR questions could route to an HR policy agent. Facilities requests could use a facilities agent. But the front door model should only be introduced when routing boundaries, permissions, ownership, and testing can all be clearly managed. For the day 1 through day 10 capstone, the design remains one primary KMC, IT help desk agent. Now we test the routing policy. Ask, what is the VPN policy? The agent should use knowledge and should not create a ticket. Ask, open a ticket for Outlook crashes. The agent should enter the structured ticket topic, collect the required values, confirm them, and then use the tool. Ask, where is HD 10234? The status tool should run without creating another ticket. Ask, my ticket is broken. The agent should clarify. Ask, I entered my password on a suspicious site. That should route immediately towards security escalation. Finally, say, I need a person. The agent should honor the human support request without unnecessary friction. When routing behaves incorrectly, the root cause is often overlapping capabilities or unclear descriptions. If the wrong tool is selected, make capability descriptions more distinct and define preconditions. If the ticket tool runs too early, require explicit user intent and confirmation. If knowledge is used as though it were an action, reinforce that knowledge supplies facts while tools perform transactions. If security escalation is ignored, use a deterministic branch or the escalate system topic. If the agent asks too many questions, distinguish required information from optional context. And when the orchestrator genuinely cannot decide, ask one clarifying question instead of guessing. Let's watch the complete orchestration model in action. The first employee asks how to connect to the VPN. This is a knowledge request, so the agent retrieves approved information. The second employee asks to open a ticket for Outlook crashes. The agent enters the structured topic, captures the required information, confirms the data, and then calls the ticket tool. The third employee provides an existing ticket number and asks for status. A read-only status tool is selected. The fourth reports clicking a phishing link. Convenience flows are bypassed, and the security escalation path takes priority. Finally, a user explicitly asks for a person. The agent honors that request and transfers or provides the approved human support route. This is the orchestration behavior we want. Answer when appropriate, act when authorized, clarify when uncertain, and escalate when necessary. Before completing day 7, verify the routing implementation. The routing policy should be documented. Topic and tool descriptions should be clear and distinct. FAQ questions must reach knowledge. Ticket creation must enter the correct structured flow. Ticket status requests must use the read-only capability. Ambiguous requests should trigger clarification. Security issues must escalate. Human requests must work. Right actions must never happen prematurely. And the orchestration regression test should pass consistently. Your homework is to build at least 40 test prompts across FAQ, ticket creation, ticket status, ambiguity, security, and human handoff. For every prompt, record the expected route and expected outcome. We'll use that dataset in day 8 to build a repeatable testing and evaluation process. Tomorrow, we move into analytics, quality engineering, regression testing, and release readiness. This completes day 7 of the KMC Technologies Group Microsoft Copilot Studio implementation course. Our agent now knows how to decide when to answer, when to act, when to ask for clarification, and when to escalate. We have also introduced the architectural principles for human handoff and future multi-agent expansion. In day 8, we'll measure whether all of this behavior actually works consistently. Thank you for learning with KMC Technologies Group.